Hello everyone, and welcome back to Transport Fever. Now you're joining me on the Mogul here. We just built this route. There he goes, going along the embankment there, up through the forests of Mississippi or somewhere like that. My geography is not perfect, but it's in that area. Now he's running on our route that we finished last episode, New Orleans up to Oklahoma. Did that so we can increase the growth of New Orleans, so we can make more use of the fuel. It hasn't happened yet, but we only just built that route, so not expecting it to happen straight away. But it should happen soon enough. I've taken a quick look around the map, and I think what we're going to do today is extend the St. Louis-Chicago route that we did. I'm going to extend it up to Detroit. Ultimately, I think what we might do here is extend it up to Detroit and then run a line up to Buffalo. And then this Nashville, Memphis, Nashville, Pittsburgh, run a line up here and run that into Buffalo, and then run a connecting service into Philadelphia or somewhere like that from Buffalo. And have Buffalo as like an interchange station. It's not a very big city, but you know, if we put a nice station in the middle over here somewhere or by the coast and have like 3 routes feeding into it, I think we can get it looking pretty nice, and it'd be a cool little interchange at the north of the map. So I think that's going to be our kind of aim for the east side of the map, because that kind of connects up all the cities that we've got. Then we're going to connect Atlanta up to Washington at some point, and then yeah, run that route up here and this other route up along the side of here, and have them all connect into Buffalo, which would be our sort of central station at that point. That's the medium-term goal anyway. But for now, we're just going to connect up to Detroit. So let's see where we're going to build. And like I said, because we're planning on kind of running up the coast, we're going to put one of these stations in here. So all the residential's kind of split up quite nicely already. I think if we put it like over here, that will work quite well. We can run the services around, and then you can just carry on up and like a coastal route there. So yeah, I think that worked pretty well there. Now I meant to build it bigger than that, so let's go for 4. 2nd Street connection, yes. There we go. I don't know why I only built it with 1. There we go. And now let's see how much this costs us. Probably quite a bit. There are some hills in the way. Where's the station? Well, it's roughly wanting to go to here. 1.1 million. That's not too bad. Let's see if there's any silliness going on. A bit of silliness there, which we don't need. But that's the only thing. No tunnels, so that's good. I think it said it was going to go the full speed all the way, so yeah, 75 all the way, so I think we'll pretty much just take that. Now what we will do is get rid of you, and you, and we're going to get rid of this road as well. There we go. Just to get rid of any silliness on the PC's part of building the road. Oh no, it's changing, deciding we do need a bridge. Oh no, changed its mind again. Yeah, I think we'll just take that. There's a bit of a cut into the mountain there, but it is quite a steep, you know, change in altitude. So getting away with that and having to use a bridge, we'll definitely take that. We'll just accept that. And I think we're going to add another train on here, so I'm just going to double track it now. Connect that up. So as you can see, I think I said this in one of the other episodes, when you double track a route, it costs you a lot less than the first time you had to build the route, mainly because the main earthworks have been done. But as you can see, this cost us $500,000. I think it cost us 1.2 for the initial run. So you can see the kind of saving you make on the second go, so yeah, it's not too bad then. Now we're going to double track all of this as well. It should be nice and easy to do. I didn't check which way the station is. Ah, yes, right. I can't remember which platform we put the initial track into, but worked out fine. Now let's try and get these done right the first time. It's playing nice today. To be fair, there was a patch recently which made doing the junctions a lot easier than it used to be. It used to be really fiddly sometimes, but it's nice and easy now. And there we go. What we'll do is put this along here. And I think what we'll do is we'll build this out as well, try and make sure it grows sensibly out the other side of the station as well. But we are going to, like before, we're going to just claim this space by putting these tracks over, because houses are definitely going to get built on here if we don't. So we'll just do that. We're probably going to put a depot on the back of here anyway, so it's not money totally wasted. Although I did just put it on there, and there's literally no connection to the other tracks from there, so let's do this. Oh, we haven't got any money. Let's borrow some money here. There we go. It's a short-term fix. We'll make that look a lot nicer when we continue the route, but for now it's exactly what we need. So let's get on with our internal route here. Now we've got plenty of space for putting down a nice terminal. If we put it here. And let's go for trams again. Let's upgrade everything to trams on this route. I think I'll probably go around here. And there. Yeah, that'll probably be the route it roughly goes on, so we'll see anyway. So I think if we put a stop down here, stop down here, and then one over here. Should use the electrified route round, but we'll see if it's clever enough to do that. Same again, we're just going to do a circle round. And this one's going to be Detroit. No. That could be Detroit. Commute. Nice and easy. And now all we need is a tram depot. We need somewhere where there's tracks, so here. Build some of these San Diego trolleys again. Let's go with 3 for now. Detroit commuter. There we go, they're going to start doing their little lap there. Now the last thing we need to do is change this. So you're no longer just that. You're the St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit Express. And now we just need to add it on. So go Chicago, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit. I've clicked somewhere wrong there. Ah, there we go. That's what I did. That's why you should always zoom in when you're picking stations. So yeah, that should be right now. Chicago, St. Louis, Chicago, Detroit, comes back to Chicago. It is correct. So yeah, he'll start doing that altered route now. There's 58 here, 13 here, but he did just pick up from there. There's a lot of passengers waiting here. We might have to put some more buses on here. Let's do that. Put a couple of more of these Macs on. That is Chicago commute. It is indeed. help get rid of those passengers that are waiting there. I was wondering whether to put another train on, but it is quite a long route now. I will put another train on here. So what have we got on here at the moment? We have got a mogul. Mogul with 6 carriages. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I think we'll put another one of those on here. It probably won't be useful straight away, but it's going to quickly start building up passengers. So we might as well, whilst we've got the money, invest in it and get it running. So yeah, that's working. That's going to work really nice. It's going to be, making us quite a bit of money once it gets going. What we will look at doing as well soon is this route that we're using trucks for now. Now we've got 3 stations that can use it. We'll probably run a train down to the processing plant and then use trucks to deliver to Chicago, but then run a train to St. Louis and a train up to Detroit. It's not really worth it to Chicago unless we did like a stop here or somewhere. No, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's so close. It's kind of annoyingly close. Like if it was a little bit further away, it would be worthwhile running a train to it. But it's so annoyingly close. We could cut this route as well, which we'll do now actually whilst we're here. So if we bring this road here, bring it all the way down. Yeah, we'll borrow the money to do it. There we go. Might change that bit of road so it matches. There we go. I'm not sure if that will have changed. So yeah, now this is going to run down here and go straight in. That's probably going to be quicker, so that'll be nice. But that's definitely something we should do soon, because then we can feed all these cities with food a lot easier than we are now. It's going to be a lot better. Let's have a look how we're doing over here. Not doing too bad. Similarly, we will probably upgrade this to trains soon. Again, these are annoyingly close, but we can put a train station somewhere here. We'll have to pay to remove that field and have a train station over here and just run it through there. And then we can run to Philadelphia and further up the map. It's doing okay for now. It's making us money now, so I'm not that worried about it. There's not a lot of stone here for some reason. I think they've just had a lot of pickups. What's this guy been doing? Look, he's been making us nice money. We might upgrade him and put some more trucks on there soon. And Boston up here, all on its own. It's got no industry getting fed to it, no commercial getting fed to it. But it's growing along quite nicely without them. But we do need to think about how we're going to hook something up to Boston, even if we just use a ferry. The only problem is that the only thing I think we can ferry up, we could ferry some food actually from here. We have a lot of excess food. That could be a way to go. We could put a terminal here, put one up in Boston, and have like a food route going up and down. Actually, let's do that now. Before I forget, which I always do. I always think of ideas and then later on just totally forget about the fact I was going to do them. But I think if we put this like down here, we'll do it the other way. There we go. We'll put 2 docks on there because we might get some more use out of this. I think if we do it here, there we go. And then we'll hook him up. We only need a small road. Actually, go for a medium one because these, I think the max can now go faster than 25. Just check that. Oh no, they can't. 16. Okay, yeah, there's no need to then. Getting ahead of myself. And then if we hook this up just to there, that looks alright. And then where's our little good stops? Here we go. Put a little truck stop in here. Again, we'll put him a little bit further away, but it doesn't really matter for this route. There we go. Make a new route. So he's going to go from here. This station's getting very busy now. In fact, I'm not sure whether to build another stop. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to build another little truck stop on the other side here. It's further along that we're going to use for this route. Because this one's already got, I think, 3 routes going into it. Maybe 4? No, 3. Yeah, it's got 3 routes going into it. And if we put a 4th one on there, it's going to start getting very congested. So we'll do this instead. So this can be the Washington to Boston food a doof. That's not what I'm looking for. That's the wrong way around. Food to ferry. And there we go. And we'll put a couple on there. We'll just put like 3 on there for now, because it's not even going to pick anything up for a little bit. And then up we go to Boston. Let's see where the commercial is. It's all up here where our station is. So I think if we put the ferry terminal over here, and I built the right ones first time, so you know, I think we can all agree that was impressive. Put it here, and we'll do in normal city routes here. Do our tram tracks? No, we don't want tram tracks. We don't have any trams up here. So do that, and then as it's all up here, we're going to try sneak a road through here. One building will be removed. Yeah, it's not been built yet. We're going to do it. There we go, and then hopefully this middle bit here gets filled out with commercial. That'll look really nice. And again, let's put this stop in here. And then we're going to use those drop-off points up here. I think if we place... Where can we place where it gets everything? There. Excellent. Do a nice little route. That's not bad. We'll accept that. And this will be the Boston food shuttle. No, food delivery. There we go. And let's buy a road vehicle. Again, we'll just put 2 on here for now, because it's going to take a very long time for any food to actually appear up here. And then we just need a boat. Let's build a little boat shed up here. I think if we place it up here, it'll give it the boat time to meander its way down and for this to start getting some actual food into it. So yeah, there's no rush to get the ship there. So let's go to freight. We're going to build one of these Klondikes. 100. Yeah, we're going to go for a Klondike. You could be our first one. Don't think we've had this before. Oh, we didn't actually build the route. Deliberate mistake. So this can be Boston down to the terminal down here. So this is going to be the Boston. Is that how we did it? No, it's Boston. BTN. Food bulk ferry. This one you need renaming because it'll annoy me if I haven't used the same abbreviation everywhere. Which I've probably done elsewhere. I've probably messed up the naming everywhere, but I'll spot it as I go along. And he's going to come out here. Whereabouts is he? Let's see if we can spot him coming out. Oh, I know I didn't set him to the line, so he's not going to do that. There we go. A lovely new Klondike. He's going to come out, he's going to head up there first, but it's nice and close, so he'll do that, turn around and come back down. It's like a Mississippi paddle steamer kind of cargo ship. But yeah, and then he's going to do that. They'll get some food up here once it starts going, and then we'll have a look at other options for something else. We could run a very long fuel ship up here and just see how it does. So kind of place it and leave it for and just see how much money it can make us. But we'll see how this does first. But I think we'll leave it there. Again, we've built up our network a little bit. Let's see, quickly have a check, see how these guys are doing. So they're already starting to build up passengers. He's not got many, so he's not going to make a lot of money. Although he did make us money last year, so can't complain. And they've spaced themselves out quite well, so that's definitely going to do as well. So yeah, I think we'll leave it there. If you have any feedback or, as usual, any ideas that you want me to put in place, please do let me know in the comments. And I'll see you next time.